It's time for losing it. Let's have some. Now it's time for lefties losing it.
Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders, the great millstone. Peace, love, honors, and salutation to the hopeful elect that are out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity. Now, this is fair use. You know, I don't own the rights to any of Sky News Australia's content. You know, this is strictly just for educational purposes only. So Joe Biden, Kamala Harris just lost the race, and you know, when we look at the reaction of the lefties, as we call them, or the liberals, or the Democrats, or the Dems, whatever you want to call them, when you look at their reaction, you know, one can really be happy and glad that, you know, the Democrats didn't win and that these people, you know, aren't in power again. So just check this out real quick. I'm gonna get a couple scriptures.
Let's have some fun looking at reactions to Donald Trump's extraordinary win. The red wave has cometh, and the lefties are, well, they're giving me too much content.
I'm sorry. No.
Look at this shit, man. This is fucking embarrassing, man. You know, and this is why we're so happy that these people, you know, aren't in power, man. You know? Yeah, hey, say what you want about Trump support. Which, listen, man, this is not me bigging up Trump or anything, but say what you want about Trump supporters, man. But they ain't gonna act like this, man. They ain't gonna act like goddamn buffoons, man. And of course, the leader of them all, the black woman, the biggest buffoon of them all.
Why?
And you see this shit, man. This is horrible, man. This is the mindset of a lot of you women.
Look, it's fair to say she's not handling it well. As for this next lass, I'm not sure where she is today.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will burn this whole place to the ground.
And then,
But he's the one that's demented. Do you see the hypocrisy of these fucking people, these fucking women?
this woman is too old to be this stupid, but sadly, leftism and TDS can leave the sufferer delirious, delusional, and dangerously stupid.
You voted for a racist, a rapist, a dictator. You voted for a bully, a bigot, and a narcissist. Even the Germans tried to warn us, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen to the historians, the psychologists, the educators, and the intellectuals. Of course not, because Dictatorship 101 is to convince you to distrust the media, the educated, and to create an us versus them mentality.
It's always the dimmest folk who go on about educated experts. If you're wondering why these lefties are so triggered, so shocked by reality, so out of touch with their fellow Americans, well, it could be because they consume the type of media I'm about to show you now. Here are some of our favourite media leftists who were convinced that Donald Trump was toast, that Kamala was going to win, and win easily.
In my humble view, lights out.
Please welcome back the next president of the United States.
I think it's going to be a blowout, actually. I don't think it's going to be a close race. I think that
Yeah, the only blowout happening is you and the fucking director. That's how you got that goddamn job. You know, these women, boy. It's Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Now, I'm doing this lesson, you know. First of all, the Spirit was on me to do this lesson. But the liberal, deceive, divisive liberal things, and by liberal things he shall stand. Okay. It's a quick inside joke. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Right. This is to show you women, you know, the level of hell that's coming to you, man. You know, and the level of hell that you surely deserve. You know, but this is just to show you, you know, the things that are gonna befall you, you know, in these days. Because there was a video I was trying to find. I was watching it earlier. I forgot if I sent it to somebody or anything. But you had a so-called black woman, you know, that was telling, advising other women, other so-called black women or women in general, that for the next 4 years, you know, to abstain from sleeping with your husband because a man won the election. You know, in which these women don't realize that the past, I would say 40, maybe 40-ish or so. I'll say that because, you know, you've had some presidents run twice and, you know, serve twice in office, but, you know, every other president has been men. You know, and this is one time, and it shows you they don't care about, you know, the economy. They don't care about the food prices rising. All they care about is that this stupid jackal was about to give them the right to 9 months, walk up in an abortion clinic and take that baby out and go clubbing the next day. That's it. That was their rights. So this woman, in that video, she's advising them not to sleep with their husbands for the next 4 years. And also, what was the other thing, man? Oh, and she was, you know, giving them pointers on how to poison their husbands. This is the sick, demented mind of you women out here, man. All because the better person won the election. Right away, everybody want to do peace talks, which this is all it's all BS. All this peace talk and all that, that's just gonna go out the door, man. So rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, and give ear unto my speech. I mean, listen, you stupid hoes. Many days and years. Now, if you go into, you know, the translation, the Hebrew, it's gonna say many days in a year. Shall ye be troubled, ye careless women? For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Now let's go into this. Let's go into the commentary on what the vintage and the gathering is. Many days or above a year or in a year. A vintage shall fail, being spoiled by the enemy. And, you know, matter of fact, before I even go there, you know, let me go here real quick. Commentary. No, let me go back to the Bible. And let me go. I could just, you know, Malachi. I don't know. Micah 7 and 10. Excuse me for the mumbling earlier. It says, "Then she that is mine enemy." So it shows you that these women are the Israelite women, mainly the so-called black women, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, are your enemy. You know, because the other tribe of women, they're wicked as well, but they're not as wicked. And when you do go to like the northern tribes, their women are more groomed to satisfy their men rather than the southern kingdom. And there's a law. There's a curse in the law that says her eyes shall be evil towards, you know, her children. So it says, "She that is my enemy shall see it." What's she gonna see? The destruction. She's gonna see all the prophecies coming to pass that we've been prophesying about. It says, "And shame shall cover her." Right? These women, all these lefties that losing it, all these the bitches from The View, they're gonna be ashamed, man. Because in those days, ain't no man gonna want to be with them. First of all, we're gonna remember who the fuck you were and what you were to us and what the things you did to us were, man. We gonna remember all that shit, man.
Are going to be those Republicans that vote for Harris.
It'll be tied on election day, as always it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
You call us trash? Oh, J.D. Vance, you just stepped up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I worked for Sarah Palin.
I would say take Harris over 270 electoral votes. Let these fools in these crypto markets do something. Let them drive the betting line into a favorable place and then take advantage of it. That's what I would do. I think she's going to win.
You wrote Trump is toast. Do you stand behind that today?
Oh, even more so. I feel the same way that I felt a few weeks ago that Trump is toast.
And they're not taking the loss well. Here is Sunny Hostin of The View lashing out at white women without college degrees.
What we did not have is white women who voted about 52%, right, for Donald Trump.
So basically, their argument is anybody that did not vote for Kamala Harris is uneducated. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're doing. And these are the same people that believe men can have babies, men can breastfeed, men can menstruate. You know, these are the people that are pushing for males giving birth. Yeah, these are the same people, man, that are coming up with these stupid ideas, man. You know, you're very educated if you didn't vote for Kamala Harris. If you didn't vote for this stupidity to continue.
Uneducated white women, is my understanding. You have Latino men actually voting more for him.
Those awful women.
Now, all you Latino men, you're uneducated and stupid. Because you didn't vote for Kamala Harris. You know? A woman that feels that, you know, I got to get this vice president who thinks that young boys should have tampons in their fucking bathrooms, man. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Then when you look at the Minister of Health, it's a goddamn old, disgusting, decrepit, penguin-looking nigga or cracker in a fucking wig, man. This whole Biden organization was all fucked up, man. And I ain't rooting Trump on or nothing, man, because, hey, I'm rooting the destruction of Babylon on, man. I feel like Trump, it looked like he's calming everything down. You gotta remember, man, Scripture said when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Ain't nothing gonna be calm, especially in a time like this, man. You really think them so-called Jews are gonna leave that battle with Iran? Iran? With the Persians? Hell no, they're not gonna leave that shit, man. Because they want that land. Iran is a threat to them in that region, so they know they have to take them out. They know without America, Iran would have been destroyed, Israel, man. And all you stupid bitches, man, have your fucking fun now, man. Have your fun now. Because she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, who said unto me, where is the Lord your God? And a black woman actually walked past the camp, the Urim and Truth camp, when we were on 34th Street, and she said that. She said these exact words. I was on post. Where is your God? Where is your God? She said it just like that. It says, mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Now let's go into the words. Let's go into some words here, man. Trodden down, that is entirely conquered, that is utterly destroyed, reduced to the utmost meanness, and had in the great contempt. This was fulfilled when Babylon was taken by the Media and the Persians, and when the Edomites were conquered and brought into subjection to the Jews by the Maccabees. Oh, you know, and that, hey man. Oh wow, Micah is talking about the Maccabees. It says, and will be the case of all the enemies of Hamashiach and his church, of all the Antichrist states one day. You know, and that day is going to be, you know, in these days, man. Just as in the past, when we were taking down, you know, you women gotta understand, man, in the time of war, you become commodity. You know? A soldier is driven, you know, you could come up with three things. One, his commander. Two, his belly. And three, his rod, man. You know, soldiers driven. So you women are, hey, man. Oh, boy. To all you sisters that's, you know, been doing your sister thing, hey, man, salute to you. You know, because you're going to be all right in those days. So now that you got the enemy part, now let's go back. Let's go back here. Come on, man. Let's go back here to Isaiah 32, I'm sorry. Rise up, ye careless women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. Oh yeah, here it is. This is where I was. So it says the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. The vintage is being spoiled by the enemy. You know, your little Section 8s, your child supports, you know, whatever other, your SNAP programs that you get from the government, being spoiled by the enemy or taken for their own use. And so there would be no wine to cheer their hearts and make them merry. Right? You ain't gonna add nothing, bitch. It says the gathering shall not come of the fruits of the earth. You know, when the time of the intergathering come, and you know, in modern day terms, this will be that the first of the month check. You know, your little food pantries. You know, in modern day terms, of the fruits of the earth, when the time of the intergathering shall come. It says, at which there was a feast that bore that name, that there would be none to gather in, the consequence of which must be a famine. And such there was slacking, and such there was before at the destruction of Jerusalem by the Romans, right? You know, and we remember what happened, you know, when we got surrounded, man. You know, we remember what happened. Titus and Vespasian. We remember what happened, man. You know, so, and it mentions here what there, which would be a famine. And remember, when that happened, there was a famine because there was no food being carried inside the city. You know, Jake died, man. Jake was, you know, eating bird shit, eating a donkey. Jake was eating the leather off their fucking shoes, man. You know, so these things are gonna repeat, and you women, you're gonna need a savior in that day. You know, and that's why scriptures such as this, that's why men, us Israelite brothers, we ain't worried, man. You know, you can't get the bitch you want, brother. You ain't gotta worry. Because in that day, you're going to get something far better, man. You know? You might have wanted her, but you ain't know she had a fly-ass sister, and the Lord could put her through some shit, and you get the sister. Of course, if you haven't dealt with that woman. You know, so Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Help. Pretty much. You know. Let me see. Let us be married to thee. Let us become thy wives, for upon marriage, the woman was called by her husband's name. And also the scripture tell you what, she shall be saved in childbearing. I believe that's in 1 Timothy. She shall be saved in childbearing. You know? So that instinctiveness is gonna come back to these women. To take away our reproach of being unmarried, of having no offspring, or it may be rendered in the imperative, excuse me. Take away our reproach. Let's get to the point. Basically, their reproach is hell. It's their hell, man. All the hell that they're going to be catching. You're going to be having men trying to rape them, men trying to kill them, men trying to sell them. Because women, you become commodity. They showed you that in the book of Eli, when they had that woman out there as what? As bait. You know? Men are going to use women for certain things. You know, all you proud ass women, I don't need a man, fuck out of here, I'm good. All you bitches, man. The Lord is going to get you. The Lord ain't forget, man. You're going to be on the outskirts, man. Especially you women that did brothers wrong. You are fucked, yo. There ain't going to be no mercy, man. There ain't going to be no fucking mercy. Because you ain't offer us no mercy when you was out here doing your thing. You know, talking all that shit about Jake, man. That's all the black women do. She go on stage. She go on her songs in the booth. She spit about black men. You niggas ain't shit. Ain't nobody hate the so-called Negro more than the so-called black woman. You know? And like I said in that video, man, she was telling other women how they can poison their husbands, man. Yo, man. But anyway, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace, love, honors, and salutation to the hopeful elect. You know, just enjoy a little bit more
Latino
of this,
men, how dare they think for themselves? By the way, the exit polls showed that the majority of married men, unmarried men, and married women voted for Trump. It was the unmarried women who backed Kamala. What was it that J.D. Vance said about that group? And Sonny also made some absurd claims about losing her civil rights. The desperation to be a victim is strong in this one.
I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have.
Her daughter now has less rights than she has. What fucking rights did Trump take away? What women's rights did this man take away? Did this man say he's gonna go in the White House and he's just gonna start erasing women's rights? She is talking about the right to have an abortion. The Lord gave you women a blessing that you can actually have a life being created inside of you. A life being, grown inside of you. The Lord gave you a wonderful blessing, man. What if your parents thought like that? As soon as they were found out they were having your stupid ass, which they should have aborted you. What if they say, hey, man, you know what, man, I'm gonna go get me a fucking abortion. Now your stupid ass wouldn't be around.
And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his family.
You're fucking lying. She's lying. This whole little story she just came out of nowhere with, she's fucking lying. You women are, oh God, you're fucking horrible.
To enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that. So again,
What are you talking about? What rights did you just lose? They want the whole Harris campaign was based off abortion rights. If we left it up to these idiots, man, there would be no flesh left on earth, man.
Profoundly disturbed.
And that's why in the kingdom of heaven, man, you women, you're gonna shut the fuck up, man. You're gonna shut the fuck up. You're gonna shut the fuck up, and you ain't gonna say a goddamn word unless you're spoken to, man.
And the perpetually aggrieved ladies of the View also want greater censorship. They want to curb free speech on social media so a Democrat never loses again.
Well, it would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is DC and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations
Not
of
going to
social
get any
media.
better with Elon Musk now in the administration.
Now to MS.
Oh God, man. Yo, whoever watches The View, whoever really just sit there and watches that fucking show, you are a danger to society. You know, I understand if you're watching it just to look for stupid clips like this to laugh at it. But if you're really watching it and you're a danger to society, man. But anyway, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Akakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace, love, honors, and salutations to the whole for the elect. Shalom.